Wood up. I need the saw. Oh, look, this is just ridiculous. There it is. Ah, look at that little fella at the back there. That's exactly what I want. So all I've got to move is the blinds and the padding and the flooring and the something or other on these. Okay, there. Oh, there's a shoe. Oh, this is just really... I hope someone that's got a problem with clean stuff is not watching this, because they'll take their own lives. Might be a moment or two. Kill, maim, disfigure. Psychos. Right, so now all I've got to do is get that out of there. I've got to move the cement and the shoe and the tent and the coolant and the something or other and get that out of there. Oh, go and have a sleep and a cup of tea. Right, I've got that out. Geez, you've got to have organisational skills, don't you? Right, so I'm going to cut it with a R2-D2 Roy Kenobi. Something to do with Star Wars or something. So this stuff here is called border board. Bit of a problem, wasn't it? What do we call this board? Oh, I don't know, border board. So it's like a 3-ply, 5-ply, something or other. But it's really light. Look, I can pick it up with one finger. Ooh! And what a finger that was. So it's really light, so it's good to use as a base instead of the old marine ply, which is as heavy as something that's really heavy. So it's just, yeah, it's got a nice finish to it. So I'm going to put the carpet on there and cut a template. I know you were loving that foot shot then, weren't you? Oh, baby. Right, so that's laid on there, straight to the edge, so I can use the other bits of wood for goodness knows what. So I'm going to cut it in 2 halves, because I won't be able to fit it in probably. So I shall outline it with a pencil and make sure, got to make sure that that bit of wood there gets underneath the rim there, which it will, because I have a hammer. Right, so I shall outline it. Right, so I've rolled around it, and always remember the carpenter's rule, measure 472,000 times, cut once. And I'm just going to mark along here. Look at that sexy hand. Look at all those rings. Look, nothing on the ring finger. Nothing on the ring finger. So I'm going to run along here. I'm not going to run along here. I'm going to run along there with a piece of chalk. So I know that that's my halfway mark. So I don't recut the other bit. Blah, 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 blah. Right here. So that's got a little bit of chalky thing along there. And then all I have to do is cut it out. And my dog's down there eating sticks like you do. Fugga rugga, shugga fugga rugga. Now I come over this side and it's moved forward, so therefore that piece of chalk's over there is wrong. Oh, for goodness sake. I'm also going to mark those little holy things there as well, just in case I need them for some unbeknown, godforsaken reason, just to tie down an unwilling man that I pick up. Right here, so I'll just use a black pen and mark that. What is it with these bloody things? You buy 400 of these things for $2 and they don't bloody work. Right, so you just get a black pen and you mark. Right, this one works. Right, so you get the only black pen in the whole world that now works, and I'm just going to mark those little holy wollies just in case. One of those. Oh, that was good camera work there too. I've missed my calling, haven't I? Here's a pretty flower because I'm trying to calm down, because this is my extension lead. This is my extension lead holder, and my dear ex-husband decided to take it off because it was probably crooked or something or other. Oh, groan! Okay, here's one that I prepared earlier. Oh dear. As you can see, I call him my ex for a reason. I just thought about those pull-up incontinent pads. I could put them in the walls to keep the dampness out. Nah. To cut this out or not cut this out. See? Extension lead. Bugga rugga bugga rugga. Extension lead. Circular saw that runs on a battery. Oh. Right, okay, so now we have said battery in said circular saw, and you will need some earplugs. Earplugs can always be found in your bedside table because your ex-husband used to snore like a proverbial train. God, I miss him. Okay, let us begin. Cutting technology. Right, so there's a little thingy-bob, and now it's just stopped, so I'll just show you this when I've finished because we don't want children listening to this language. God, I'm not going to show them that. Also, don't forget to wear a dust mask. Make sure you keep all your little offcuts because you might want to make a triangle. So apart from that crappy bit there, I'll just finish that off with the jigsaw, which is why I brought that lead out. Thank you very much. You thought I was stupid. So there's no reason why my engineering skills won't work. Right, so a jigsaw, bet you $1 billion it hasn't got a blade in it. Oh, it's got a blade in it. I'll get my people to talk to your people. Righto, jigsaw. So, why for is no go? Do you realise that I've seen videos of people that deck out one of these vans in 7 days? Even Noah built an ark in 40. Okay, got to turn it on the PowerPoint. I didn't. I had to read the book. I read the book and it says you have to turn the power on. Haha, P for thinking. So now you see it. Moonwalk. Now you're wondering what this bit here is. So am I, but I will make it into something. That's there for the overhead camshaft if you're using the flip with a whatchamacallit goes. And now for something completely different. So I shall go and see if it fits in the back. You don't need to see that. Well, for all you sceptical people out there that thought she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing, she doesn't know anything because it doesn't fit. So it fits there. It fits great. Oh, that went really well. Okay. It fits on that side. That's cool. Just doesn't fit over here. Something wrong with that carpet. Far out. But all I have to do is just remark it and cut those little extra bits off that seem to be stuffing up the whole thing. So all I have to do, that won't be a problem until By the way, do you know that the Americans spent $280 million trying to work out a pen that actually works in space because of the gravity and the ink and all the overhead stuff? And then, you know what the Russians did? They used pencil. Moonwalk later on. It's like going to a hairdresser. No, just a little bit more. Just, no, that looks fabulous. That just looks fabulous. Oh, jeez, I found my new calling. Hey Noah, I want you to build me an ark. I reckon it's that little mother right there that's stopping this. So, off we go. Okay. Geez, they just don't make carpet templates like they used to, do they? If I had a hammer, I'd smash a Oh, rightio. So this little slither. One more little wafer. Oops. Oh, what hammer? Here's my daughter.
Hello. What are you doing?
What's it look like?
Knitting? Fucking small. Yeah, what's going on?
I just don't know where she gets it from. What do you reckon? No, don't do that. This is for YouTube.
If you put me on YouTube, I might just commit suicide.
Well, I've got somewhere to put you to take you down to the tip.
This looks like fun.
Oh, that wasn't staged.
So what, you're putting insulation in? And cut.
Fantastic. You've missed your calling as well. This is going to be so fun. This is about the 5th time I've cut this bottom board because I did carpet template.
Yep.
So I've said there's something wrong with the carpet templates today. And I said I've seen YouTubes of people build a van in 7 days. Even Noah built an ark in 40. So it won't be a moment. It's going to be funny. It's going to go viral. It's going to be rich.
No, that's what's underneath the beanie.
Oh, that was too late. Oh, no it's not.
Don't record me.
I love that colour.
I didn't sign a contract. You can't use any material that has me in it. Okay, bye.
Hey Noah, I want you to build me an ark, and I want this woman to stay the away from it. Oh, for fuck's sake, you have to die. No, you don't. It fits. Whale oil beef hooked. Look at that. And then when I get this bit here, because I said before that that's got to cover that, but I lied because that doesn't cover that. But that can be a storage area for very skinny things like spaghetti and stuff. And that can sit on the top anyway because it makes it look as though that sits on top. Oh, woohoo! That only took 28 days. I am so on a roll. So there it is, one thing. And the only small problem I have now is I have to put another one here. And as we've seen by the carpet, whoever put the carpet in these things needs to be shot because it's terribly crooked. I might send them an email, I think. So if perchance any of you people out there that have no idea what you're doing, it's a good idea just to write things down, because you can write down things like fill holes, and then mark the holes on the wood, and then fly to the moon and dust it, which would be so much easier. Right, so to do the second one, what I'm going to do when I come back from the moon is I'm just going to use one of these pull-outy measury things and just measure it from here to there, to there, to there, to there, and with the little edgy, roundy bits here. At school, with maths, they taught me trigonometry and how to do all that sort of stuff, which I never went to any of the classes. But I'm just gonna, I don't know, that can't be too hard. And then I'll cut it over there. Look how slim I am. Oh, breathe in, quick. Yeah. So I'll just do that, I'll just measure it, because I'm not going to rely on this carpet guy that cut the floor for this, because he's obviously got no idea what he's doing. By the way, just make sure I put those screws back in there, because there's just no doubt that you will lose one, so just if you've got them back in there, you'll know where they are. Where's the other one? Shit, where's the other one? Oh, delete, beep. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, right, okay. That went well. So put them back in there so you know where everything is, because you will lose it. Welcome back to the Should Right School of Measuring. So that's that one there. And I'm just cutting the other side over here. I didn't videotape that because the language was absolutely putrid. Okay, so the two edges are cut for the front of the wheel well, so I won't bore you with the tedious showing of me fitting it in. Well, there you go, look at that. How's that for a good join? That's interesting. And that's interesting. I'm just going to go inside and Google sus fitting campervans are us.com. What about dodgy campervanfitting.com? Then I thought of the little hole things. I don't really need the hole things. I'll just screw straight into the little bumpy strut things over there, because I've got some self-tapping metal screws. So, there you go, look at that. That looks really good from this direction. If I just hide behind that hole there. Oh shit, and that gap there. Oh, and that bad cut. Oh, hang on. Looks really good from here. And then there's getting levels and things. So how do you get a level on a van? On a stone driveway, carpet driveway. on an earth that's curved. I know how to do that. You watch this. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Look. Oops, wrong end. There you go. Remember Confucius say, "Man that sleep on side of hill, not on level."